Kindness is a magical quality that can transform the world around us. And although sometimes it seems that everyone thinks only about themselves and do not care about others, it is not so. And these stories prove it. My grandmother started calling me. She called me 3 times and said, "Hello, Adeline. I'm Alan." I patiently wrote it off to Grandma's age. On the 4th day, I couldn't take it anymore. I asked her what number she was dialing. Turns out she was confusing the number 5 with the number 6. She had saved her granddaughter's number incorrectly in her contacts. Doesn't know how to fix it. So she asked me to fix it. But it turns out she lives 3 hours away from me. And you know what? I went. We had a really nice conversation. She fed me cabbage pies, now calls me her grandson, and calls me to visit more often. Today, a lovely elderly woman walked into our nail salon and was attracted by the name of the studio. The prices were a bit high for her, but I'm always very worried about the elderly. So I decided that this lady will come to us for a free manicure whenever she wants. And in gratitude, she brought us a cake, taking the kids to school, 3rd and 4th grade. My daughter tells me how her classmates saw a pad in the toilet and laughed that someone had her period. I answered that it's silly. All girls will have their periods. At the same time, I explain anatomy and physiology. We leave, the daughter calmly goes to school, and my son, who is a year younger than my daughter, suddenly stops, looks at me, and anxiously asks, "Mom, are you sure it won't happen to me?" I said, "No, son, don't worry." With a sigh of relief, what a blessing. He hugs me and says with a vague intonation, "You poor girls, why are you so difficult?" Once I went to Turkey with a crutch. The vouchers were bought and the operation was done early. Locals kept stopping to offer me a ride. Other tourists asked me where I was going. Maybe they could run out and buy what I needed. One man came to me at the end of the vacation and said he was very happy that I was better. He lived not far from the hotel and watched my recovery process. I saw a girl at the mall arguing with her mom. She was yelling, "No, I want to. If I say so, we'll buy it." I got angry. This 20-year-old girl is extorting her mom to buy something she can't afford. I wanted to intervene, but my mother's answer threw me off. She said, "Daughter, let's buy you something. It's expensive, and I have everything." And I realized that my daughter wants to please her mother, but she resists, even though she likes the things. The anger immediately went away, and I realized that I almost embarrassed myself. The girl persuaded her mother, and they left the store with 3 bags. Both happy. I am very happy that there are such grateful children. One summer, I worked as a puppet in a park. We had to help the hosts of the evening show, and then just run around the park and take pictures with visitors if they asked. I really enjoyed it, even though it was very stuffy. I had a gorgeous costume, a fluffy white bunny with a pink skirt and a bow on his ear. The kids are so grateful. If you say something cartoonish, wave your paw. They are already laughing. At the end of August, we were disbanded, and in early September, I was walking with my classmates in the same park and saw a little girl with her mother. I remember that in the summer, they often came to the park, and here the girl was crying. Her mother persuaded her not to cry, saying that the bunny here no longer walks. He is cold. I could not stand it, spread my arms like a bunny, and shouted in a cartoon voice, "I love you!" And the girl recognized me. She opened her mouth in surprise, and I put my hands to my head like ears, jumped up and shouted, "I've turned into a girl! I'm just like you now!" God, how happy she was. If you like the stories, put likes and subscribe to the channel to not miss new stories. Share with your friends, they may also be interested.